Everything you hate about life, the origin of that is sin. Everything that's ever made you cry, every betrayal you've ever gone through, every divorce that we can testify we've survived in this room, every relationship that has been broken, every friend that has walked out, every person that said I was raised without my mother or my father, everything that has brought pain to your life, the origin of that is sin. Is why we encourage people to hate sin, because it is the bane of all human existence, and yet we treat it like a pet. We keep it on a leash and we play around with it, in which we don't understand the destructive power of sin. It is the thing that has ruined more relationships in your life than anything else. If you have walked out of a painful relationship, you've been on the other side of another sinner. And when you understand the destructive power of sin, and that everything that hurt brings you hurt and tears and pain and frustration, when you understand that, then you understand the wisdom of God in calling us to be holy. The wisdom of God in calling us to be holy is because as we are holy, He actually leads us into human flourishing. He leads us into living lives that ultimately allows us to flourish in our personal lives and in the context of our relationships. So when God is calling us to holiness, He's not calling us to legalism. He's not calling us to man-made doctrines. He's not calling us to a life in which we never make a mistake. He's calling us to rise up every single morning and say, Lord, on this day, I want to pursue you. I want to pursue your ways. I want to pursue your word. I want to pursue your will. I'm waking up each morning desiring to be like my Father, right? And I am a proponent and an advocate for holiness, not because I am perfect. And Tim is an advocate for holiness, not because he is perfect, but I have learned over my lifetime a few valuable lessons that I just want to remind you of. Hear me. My burden and Tim's burden to pull you into holiness tonight, for hundreds of you, maybe 1,000 of you, to walk out this room, waking up in the morning, desiring to be holy. We're not salivating over, ain't nobody getting up in the morning salivating over holiness. But I'm a proponent for holiness because I know what it is to test God's word with disobedience and come out on the other side a loser. You know what it is to test God's word with disobedience and come out on the other side of a loser. I know what it is, Tim, to test God's word with disobedience only to learn He was serious about what He said.